Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. So today we'll be taking a look at the Airwatch mod, which is pretty much a mod composed of combine dropships or gunships. And normally you cannot fly these things in the game of Half-Life 2, but we have done some awesome modifications, not me, but the mod creator did, and he'll be down below. And anyone who suggested this mod will be down there as well. Thank you guys so much for your suggestion. Now on with the video. So I haven't done a video in like a week, so I apologize, but this is going to be about this fairly requested. I don't know how many requests I got for it, but I think at least more than one. So we're going to start things off with the Combine Dropship. So the Dropship is a very infamous ship that we see in the game. It's like this little creature that like cradles whatever this is, and it's used to pretty much carry Combine troops to an area because it is pretty much a cargo ship and or a dropship like it's called. So we're going to look over some of the cool features that this mod has, and we're going to go through them really quickly. Alright, so the Combine Dropship comes with two versions, one with a single pilot and one with a separate gunner. It's a 6-passenger seater, so it has pretty much seats for 6 players, but of course they work for players and not NPCs. It has a fully animated body, and it has a functional pod door. You press reload to activate that, and the passengers can enter when it's open. Alright, that sounds cool. Now, if only I had someone to test this out with me. I really got to get like someone in my videos just to test them out with it. So who knows, maybe one of my Steam friends or something. I'll just like invite you when it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, because it's 4 o'clock in the morning right now, so that works. I have energy, guys. This video is sponsored by, no, it's not really sponsored by NOS, but they should totally sponsor me. I would drink this until I die, and that probably wouldn't be too long because I'd probably get a heart attack from all the damn caffeine in this thing. But we're going to be living today, and I drank this just so I could stay up this late to do videos, and let's do it. So this right here is the Combine Dropship, and one cool thing I do have to agree on is that it does have that animation that they did state in the description. When you fly around, it actually does look really realistic like the actual NPC does. The first-person camera looks a little bit funky, but it does work, and it does indeed shoot. Pressing reload does open the pod doors, and it does this really cool little alarm. Now, if only we had someone to test this with, we could do that. How do you go down? Shift. You press shift to go down and space to go up. That is true. Right click. What does right click do? Right click is interesting. It like freezes your camera, but I'm sure when we look at the others, then we'll get a better glimpse of what happens. So now I'm going to drop this thing down, and I'm going to actually see what happens if you go into the doors once they're open. Can we actually go into it even if we're not in the pilot? So let's see. Activate the doors, get out. Oh, nope, they actually do close. So you do have to be in the pilot seat once you want someone to join in there with you, so that kind of sucks. But that's okay, because we don't really have any use for it anyway. So now, my friends, we're going to see what happens when you shoot an NPC, because that's what this thing's made for. It is made for dropping troops, but it does have a gun, so we're going to see how good it is. Now, aiming-wise, it's not the easiest thing, but this thing kills very quickly, so that's actually fairly redundant. You can pretty much just get a kill regardless. As long as you shoot in the general direction, you're pretty much good. In fact, let's actually get down here real quick. It's so much easier to shoot this way. So, yeah, it's actually really strong. Yes, my Bandicam did freeze, and yes, I should probably start using OBS to record from now on. But that is besides the fact. We are talking about a gunship here, or a dropship in this case. And although this thing does have weapons, this thing is definitely not made for battle. As you can see, it's just made to kind of clear off some, I guess, I don't know, like some leftover soldiers that maybe you missed with the first fleet that came through. But it's definitely made to drop troops through and then just get the hell out. And then this is just for self-defense reasons. But that is the first of the many ships we'll be looking at. By many, I mean like 3. But next up, we have the Combine Dropship 2-seater. So this will actually have 2 seats in the front. Again, unfortunately, I cannot actually demonstrate this, but pretty much the person in the second seat uses the gun, so you focus on flying, someone else focuses on shooting, which makes your job way easier. Unfortunately, though, you cannot actually shoot in this one because obviously the gun is made for the second seat, but that's okay. Next up, we have the Gunship. Now, the Gunship is something that we all despise. It's like this weird, like, hybrid alien thing mixed with like some kind of like artificial engine. Like, look at that. it looks like some kind of creature mixed with like some kind of materials, and it's like a mixture of the two, and you get this awesome effect. So this gun shoots way quicker. The rate of fire is way more intense than the dropship, as you'd probably expect, because this thing is actually made to shoot. What else do we got? Right click gives you a nice little scream. I don't know if that's actually important in any way. R does seemingly nothing. Alright guys, here we go. The Gunship. It's a one-seated aircraft capable of full speed flight in all directions. It's fully animated and it can be damaged, which is pretty nice. Let's see the controls. Nope, just roar. That's literally all it is. So, let's do that roar real quick. I guess that's it. But pretty cool. But now we're going to see what kind of damage this thing can do. If you guys couldn't tell, I am pretty tired, but videos must go on. So, we're going to see now the damage outputs. Ooh, oh yeah. You definitely do not need to keep the gun. Oop, didn't mean to go into third person. You do not need to keep the gun on them as often as you did with the dropship. This thing is definitely made to kill things. Oh, there's the roar. Okay, cool. So again, you get that full motion flight here. I think this thing's actually more maneuverable than the dropship, so that would make total sense because this thing is meant to be agile. It's meant to go in. Oh, I almost glitched through the map there, but it's meant to glitch through the map too, I guess. All right, no more playing around. Those were two pretty cool ships, but there's one I think that we really all want to see, and that is this baby. This is the Hunter Chopper. So I'm going to go through some of the features real quick. The Hunter Chopper it comes with two versions, one for single pilot and one where the main gun is controlled by a second pilot. It's a fairly accurate primary weapon, and it has multiple secondary weapons, toggleable collision lights and searchlight, animated tail rotor, a damage system with configurable health, crashing mechanics when out of health, and simulated pilot chatter. This thing has everything. So we're gonna go, whoa, this is cool. So it actually looks like we're actually in the cockpit here, which is freaking amazing. It does look really good, like the blades are actually moving. I've seen a lot of iterations of this where the blades are just static and you just pretty much fly and it looks kind of weird. There is that chatter that we heard. Let's see, what are the controls for this? Controls. Hunter Chopper, mouse 2 to use secondary weapon, reload and left mouse button to toggle lights, reload and right mouse button to switch. So we're going to see the lights real quick. So, oh. Do not want to press E, that gets you out of the ship. Alright. Ooh, I think I heard the lights. So, what do they look like? We actually might have to go somewhere dark. Oh, that's the lights. Okay. It's left click, of course. And, oh, yep, I can see the, like, flashlighty thingy-majig. Let's see, we're gonna see if we go up somewhere close, can we see it? Ooh, gotta be careful there. Okay, it's really hard to see. I think it's just the red lights. Now, what does this thing look like when you shoot with it? Oh, yeah. Whoa, this thing's got rockets. It should be no surprise the one in Half-Life 2 actually has rockets, but wow, that is breathtaking. So we're going to actually spawn some enemies now and see what this thing can do. So I figured we'd spawn some Combine. I spawned some Odessas, but the Combine killed all the Odessas. You know, I should really start liking these guys more. But today we're going to use them as test dummies. So we're going to shoot with left click. Ooh. So you get like this little window down there to get a perfect view of what you're shooting when you're standing still. And then when you're moving, the front window works really well. But it's a little bit iffy. Like, you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to shoot. You know, maybe to pick off some of the weaker ones, but you're going to be here for a while if you do this. So we have a more efficient method. Rockets. So here we go. Boom! Right there. Freaking killed two of them with one rocket. That was amazing. Let's do that again. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, though, if they're, like, right below you. And you cannot move them, but it's a rocket, so what do you expect? All right, next up, we're going to switch. So R and right click. And now, I believe we have, yes, we have the mines, the infamous mines. Oh my god. I remember dropping these bombs, or in Half-Life 2 when they dropped like freaking a million of those bombs and you gotta escape. It's one of the funnest battles in Half-Life, but this is definitely something efficient if you're gonna do like a drop like just a fly through, and you want to try to get a clean sweep, it's not very accurate, but of course if you do get that hit, you know, you don't have to sit there and leave yourself exposed. You do have that option of just getting in there and getting out. Is there any other secondary weapon? Oh, here we go. This is it right here. Freaking bomb storm. Oh my god, that is amazing. We're going to just pretty much decimate all these Combine soldiers. I'm pretty sure none of them are going to make it out alive, but we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're all dead now. What else? Is that the same as the rockets? Yes, it is. So, little did I know, the rockets are like rapid fire. You can literally, if I go over here, you can just hold right click and they fire really fast and just freaking, you can play body hockey if you want. I don't know if you're into that, but that's an option. It's pretty freaking awesome. So I believe that is it, but pretty much you get what you expect. You get all the features of all of these ships from the Combine, and I guess if you're a big fan of Combine, or if you ever want to use the Combine ships, you now have that option with the Airwatch mod. I also forgot to mention though, when you're in the cockpit, you can press Alt and hold Alt, and you can use free look, where you can look around everywhere. Normally, if you look, it moves the front of your ship, obviously, or in this case, this aircraft, and yeah, so it can get kind of annoying because, you know, what if you just want to look around without moving your helicopter? Well, now you have that option too with free look, which is pretty cool. But that is the final option that you can use with these things. These vehicles are pretty freaking amazing. They're all located in the Entities tab, so make sure you guys check this out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, you can leave a like if you want to. If you want to check out my second channel or subscribe to this channel, you can do that down below or in the description. If you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, that'll be down in the description as well. And if you want to leave a comment, let me know what you thought about the video, or if you want to leave a suggestion for a future video idea, you can do that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, farewell, and I hope my next video isn't going to be a week long like the last one was, but I'll try.